camera. It's Friday, and today I have for you a very easy, a very beginner-friendly Y2K nail tutorial, and we're going to be using the brand spanking new. Just came out 2 days ago, Rozyhip White Flash Collection. They're glitters, they're amazing, and they're not cat eyes. I feel like we've been a little bombarded with the cat eyes lately. These are just glitters, but they're not any old glitter. They're reflective, they're flash gels, and the best part, they have little tiny iridescent flakes mixed in. They're so pretty. They're magnificent. I'm literally obsessed with every single color. Every color. I love the whole collection. Very excited about it. So, I had to make some like Y2K glittery nails. That is what we are going to make today. We're going to make these. These are very like, they just remind me of Y2K with the black French tips and the like opal-y charms, the little dangler. We're gonna make these and they're so easy. I promise, anybody can do it. So, welcome if you're new and welcome back if you are not. If all of that sounds good to you, then you should probably grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, because we're gonna make some really cute shit. The products that we are using today, some full cover gel XL Coffin nails, the Rozyhip White Flash collection. It just came out and I am obsessed. We're using 5 of the colors, a black potted gel, some star crystals and some flower charms, and then of course the make end parts gel and the cover gel. Wouldn't be one of my videos without it. Some charm, some Dangle charm making supplies, and the Yoga Zombie Top Gel. Okay, let's begin, shall we? So, we've got our nails all prepped. I've already buffed, I've already shaped. These are the colors that I'm using. The first 5, the pink, the purple, the blue, the turquoise, the green. I just wanted like a rainbow of colors. So, this collection, I feel like it just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better. Like, are they going to top out at some point? I hope not, because all of these collections, I swear, it is like the best season for nails, you guys. Like, I feel like spring and summer collections, they're my favorite. All the colors, all the textures, the glitters, the jellies, the milkies. I just, like all of these collections that are coming out, I literally die. I want all of them, and this one, no exception. So in the beginning, I said, I lied is what I did. I didn't say, I lied. And I told you that there was tiny little iridescent flakes in all of these, and then I went to double check and look at my swatch card, and I realized they're not flakes. They're just different colored, reflective, like shifty, tiny glitters in all the colors. It looked like flake. So, I mean, it looks like flake a little bit when you just look at it. So that's why I thought, you know, but okay. So I'm putting 2 coats of each color on the nail. You see me like wipe with my gloved fingers. I will wipe down the sidewalls. Now, whenever I am doing 2 coats or more of gel polish on a nail, I will do that. I hate an uncrisp nail. I don't care the shape. I need those sidewalls to be perfectly crispy. So that's what I do. Gloved fingers. Don't do it with your little bare nubs. Wipe down your sidewalls, get that extra gel off. I hate seeing people's nails when they're done and their sidewalls are like bulging and they're rounded. You need a crisp shape. Okay, grab your black potted gel. This is one of my favorites. I've literally had this one. It came, I think the white and the black came together, and you've seen me use both a million times, mainly the white one. We're using the black today, but it's a non-wipe black potted gel. I only need one coat. It's amazing. This one and the Myth Mellow Black Cake Gel in the palette, those are my faves. They're my go-to. We're just using this one today. So I am doing a French, and I'm doing it how we always do it. If you're new here, the only way to do a French, paint it down, but paint it up a little messy. It doesn't have to be perfect. Paint it right up above where you want your French to actually start, and then take a brush, dip it in alcohol, dab off can I speak? Dab off on a paper towel, and then 3 times. It typically only takes me 2 or 3 times of cleaning it up. You just clean it up, alcohol, paper towel. Clean up the other side, alcohol, paper towel. And then maybe if you have to do it again, clean up the middle, and then you're done. I don't know why people are still doing it any other way. I see people making like all these lines, like a whole graph going on, measurements, and it has to take so long. I mean, it used to be me. I used to do that. I draw like a T. It was a whole thing. Now, this is the only way to do it. And you don't have that demarcation line at the top of your damn French, which is the worst. If you are doing a French, you know how where you like start and you put your brush down and you go to draw down. Wherever you're putting that brush down, it's going to be a little bit lighter because your brush pressure right there. If you're starting above where you want your French to start and then cleaning that up, you don't have that because you're taking that off, you know? So just trust me. I can't take it when I see people doing it the long way. You got to let people learn their own lessons, you know? Can't be a know-it-all. I'm not going to go into everybody's comments and be like, you're doing it wrong. I'm just going to let them learn their own lesson. They should come watch my videos, you know? Okay, you guys, you've been asking me how I clean my brushes. This is it. Very simple. I do this after every time I'm done with a brush. I don't wait till the end. Every time I use a brush and finish with that color, I clean it. So I just take my alcohol in my little thing like this and get the alcohol up there, go back and forth from that to my paper towel. You just wipe off, dip in the alcohol, press down a little bit, not enough to damage your brush, but enough to loosen up all the gel in there, and just keep going until it's clean. And then if your brush has a cap, use a clear gel to do this. You just dip it in there and then go back and forth like on your gloved hand or a paper towel to keep your brush in perfect shape and condition. Put the lid on, put it away. Easy peasy. I think a lot of people make the mistake of waiting and having a pile of brushes when they're done doing their nails to clean, and then they either don't want to clean them, it takes too long, like whatever. Don't do that. That's how your brushes get ruined. Gel gets cured pretty quickly in any light, so just clean them. Just take literally 30 seconds to get them clean. Get her done. Okay, we are putting some star crystals on and some flower charms. So, of course, we're using the Make N Parts gel because it is the best. So, we are literally just going to take like 3 or 4 stars or flowers on each nail and stick them on. Very easy, you guys. These are probably the easiest nails I've ever made on my channel. But I've had this idea in my head to do like a really cute, simple Y2K set with a very glittery background, a black French, and then some colored stars on. At the last second, I pulled out the flowers. I was like, oh, those would be cute too. And they were. So they are. Not were. They still are. So I am just taking that parts gel, putting a little blob, sticking the charms on. The thing about this stuff, you don't have to cure and hurry after every charm. I literally don't cure until I'm done with the whole nail. I will put all of them on and make sure they're all in the right spot, and then I cure them. Like they're still not cured, and I'm whipping that nail around. If you have not tried they need to pay me. This brand needs to literally hire me because I literally sing its praises on every video. It's the only gel that I use to apply charms anymore. Like I always say, I used to use clear clay to apply bigger charms because that was the only thing that wouldn't, like, they wouldn't move all over the nail. This takes the place of that, and I use it for everything. It's amazing. Okay, if you were here for one of my haul videos, you would have seen these stars, and you would know that they're actually bracelet making stars. Apparently, I got them at Daiso. Apparently, you're supposed to stick them all together and make a bracelet. Well, I'm not doing that today. We're putting it on the nail so we can hang a little Kuromi dangle from it. So I'm only putting the parts gel on the tippy top of the star and the butt crack? The butt crack and the tippy top. Because I don't want the sides of the star to be stuck to the nail because, like I said, we're going to clip a little dangle on. You guys, I feel like you are all going to be disappointed seeing it's just a tutorial today and not a new this or that. Trust me, I know. It's been giving me anxiety the last couple weeks that I haven't put out a new one. Trust me, I am well aware everybody's waiting for it. My problem is, I think you all know, we're having a little situation over here in the States, okay? We have tariffs happening everywhere, mainly on our fave, Temu and Ali. So we're kind of having to be a little patient, and I'm not like putting in orders like I was, you know? So I've been checking on the products that I do have to use, and the prices have gone quite a bit higher than what they were. Like, I got one collection on there for like 36, and now it's like 50 something, and it's dang near almost the cost of the one that we would be duping. So I'm just like, I need your guys' advice. Do I do it anyways? Screw it. It's just fun to watch. Or what do you want me to do? I'm going to start hunting on Amazon for things. I just feel like those are like so much more common, and they don't have as much of the stuff that I think are like dupes that I would find typically on like Ali. So let me know in the comments, you guys. Let me know. Okay, we are using the other part, the parts gel. It comes in a duo with their cover gel, which I typically don't use because I'll use the Jinbei Crazy Top Thick Gel because I'll be using that as like a top coat and a sealer, but I'm not using that as a top coat today. So I'm using this. I'm just taking this semi-skinny brush and dipping it in there. And what you want to do with the cover gel, use the parts gel to adhere your charms, and then you use the cover gel to go all around the edges and fill in any gaps in between your charm and your nail. And then you just go around the entire border and make sure it's covered all the way around to seal it and make it completely one with your nail. And then that shit ain't never coming off. You're getting buried with it. So you make sure you really like these charms because they ain't going nowhere. That's why a lot of people hate, especially big chunky charms, is because they get caught in your hair. They're annoying. No, you're just doing it wrong. Sorry. Or your nail tech is doing it wrong. Somebody is. It should not be getting caught in your hair. It should not be annoying. Seal that bitch. Okay, we are making a little dangle charm. It was already a dangle charm, but I needed to add a little clippy clip because I like putting them on clips so I can like, I just think it looks cute for one, but you can also remove it if it's annoying. So win-win. All right, I am using the Yogo Zombie Top Gel as a top coat. I love this stuff. It is so shiny. It's non-wipe. It's not super thick, but it's not a thin top coat. I love this, and you know me. I either use this or my Jinbei. Those are my two favorites. And the other favorite that I have is any of the Izemi top coats. Those are what I always use before I use the Jinbei or this one. Those are also like crystal clear, very shiny. Mainly actually not the non-wipe ones. The ones in their white bottles that you have to wipe, the best. They're very, very, very good. They're very good. Okay, so my plan was to just clip the charm onto the star, but it wouldn't fit. It was too small. So I had to put a little hoop on there. It still looks cute. Do you guys love them? I think they're adorable. Don't forget to use my code DEVIL10 if you want this collection or anything else on Sweetie.
Look at them. Are you joking? They're so easy, of course, but like the glitter, oh my, I can't even. I have no words. You know, we all love glitter, right? We all love glitter. It's my favorite thing, and I think it's a lot of your favorite things. Go get this collection. Just go get it, because look at that. Look at that. They're so sparkly. They're literally, oh. I love these nails. I love how they turned out, and I love that they're so beginner friendly. You just need some charms and some black gel, and then of course, this collection. So, what do we think? Do we love? Do we hate? Hopefully you love. I don't want to know if you hate them, okay? Don't tell me. Just be nice. All right, guys, tag me if you try these, because I want to see. Otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I post. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very, very soon on Sunday.